Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, this is the matchup that everybody has been looking forward to all season. You might remember Texas got off to a rocky start under young quarterback Arch Manning last year in Columbus. But he is better, and the team has improved around him. Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects this team to be even better. We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing Manning. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. He lets one fly deep. Underneath Tulsa coverage, got it deep downfield. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Quick completion on the out route. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Arch Madness. Pocket breaking down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants to change this route. Manning from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Longhorn! Quick stride through the air for the score. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Say it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The run inside. It's Smothers. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Complete. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Fourth down, Manning. Right down the middle. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's Manning to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. There are few things that can impact a game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it off?
Running inside, it's Jackson. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense got it. Racing down the left side. Takes it in. Touchdown, Texas.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he's going to bring this one out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Got a little grass. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's Sayin to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
They'll give it to him again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And this offense has put a nice drive together. I don't mind the run on second down. We're not in a hurry. We actually want to use a lot of this clock. But more importantly, we want to punch this in the end zone. We want to cut into this lead, gain some momentum. We've struggled this first half, but we can end on a high note.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. 4th down, Sayin. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
To throw, Manning. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. 7-yard pickup on that one, 3rd down and 3 coming.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Flips it out to the back. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Looking down the middle, and that is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Finds his man. It's Wingo. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside. It's Jackson. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Throw it. Say it. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Might be changing the route. Manning. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back. First down. Got to play the whole field up. Scrambles around. Runs for a first down. New set of downs. New set of problems.
He uncorks one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
To the air. It's Manning. Taking it on the right side by Coleman. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes the grab deep. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Buckeye offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end of the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying 1 step ahead.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Saying to throw for it on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Say it.
And they're showing you their intentions early.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And it's frustrating because